So if I had to race against anybody, everybody'd think I would say Dad. But I wouldn't want to race against him because if he actually beat me, then I'd have to listen to him talk all the time. So I would say I would probably agree with what Ed said. Like I think AJ Foyt is all around the most, awesome guy around.
I started racing the Indy 500 in 2012. I think, if I was going to pick off the top of my head, it would have been nice to race Dan. It's unfortunate that I never got to run against him. I liked watching him as a kid and kind of grew up with him at a kart track, so I'd probably choose him.
For me, I would probably say AJ Foyt. He's one of my heroes. I drove for him in Indy Lights. Have a ton of respect for him. As in my childhood, and the admiration is still there today. So, first four-time winner, he'd be my choice.
I think AJ Foyt would be interesting.
Especially after the race, if you like got in a tangle or something.
If you get in a dispute competition, AJ Rick Mears actually. That must be that guy.
Mears would be a good one, I reckon.
You can see that he goes for the limit and
race at 500.
Yeah, that would be cool to semi. You pick up the names of Mario. I had the opportunity to share the track once with Mario at Indy 500, not Indy 500, Indianapolis. Once in 2006, I think that when he was testing for his own team or his son Michael's team. So it was really cool to at least share the track. I didn't race, but to share. So every time you have opportunity to see those incredible drivers in the past, it would be a great opportunity to learn.
Well, I'd love to race Ayrton Senna because he was my idol, the guy that I still go to mentally to try to challenge myself, and he's been my model really. So yeah, I'd love to race him. Unfortunately, it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna meet him either, but I feel like I know him a little bit for having watched so many things about him.
I think AJ or Mario, especially at the 500. I think my idol growing up was Senna, but in the theme of the 500, man, you couldn't get two more of the greats, even Parnelli, or there's a long list with Rick Mears.
Yeah, it would be. Hate to copy it, but obviously my racing hero was Senna. But for the 500, I would say AJ is, or Mario or Rick Mears will be the guys that you want to race but you don't.
Yeah.
So it would be one of the three of them.
On a grid in Indy, probably the guy you would like to beat is a guy like Rick Mears, especially now, and Tim Penske understand everything he's done for the team and everything he did in his career. Yeah, something like somebody like like Rick would be. Whew.